Evolve with Samantha.
Ladies, you're not shaking. Please, I want to see your bodies move. You need to shake that body. Thank you, DJ. Thank you so much for taking out that time, for sharing. And thank you, ladies, for sharing, for being vulnerable. Like she said, we all need that space where we can share and heal and support each other. So I was supposed to share about personal growth and personal finances. She has spoken a lot about personal growth. But maybe how I can wrap it up, all the things that she has said. Yes, we all need to yearn to be better people. Do not settle for average. So I'll ask this question. Yes? Money. Yes. I also love money. In bold, underlined, capital letters. Awesome. Anyone else? Wow, amazing. So imagine if I'm to tell you right now that whatever you think about, whatever life you want to live, actually that's what God has in store for you. Yeah? So as we get out of this place today, from all the knowledge we've got from Miss Janet, I want you to go back in your room, in your bedroom or whatever, and think about that life that you want to live. Because you can get it. What is it that you want to achieve? God is telling you, that thing you're asking for, I can actually do much more than that. Okay? So as we write down our goals and the things we want to achieve, let us not limit ourselves. Because the God we serve, the God who created us, does not limit himself. He is telling us he will do much more. So whatever you think about, just think, but my creator is actually going to do much more than this. As we leave this place, and as I summarize personal growth, just think about the life you want to live. And also when we think about, when we are setting goals and everything, it's important to look at your life as a whole. For those that know me, know that I'm passionate about vision boards. I don't know if you've heard about vision boards. Anyone? Does anyone here have a vision board? I talk passionately about vision boards. Why? Because I've seen them come to life in my own life. Yeah? Yes, that baby is a vision board testimony, by the way. So whatever it is that you want to achieve, today, right, we have 5 areas of our lives. We have spiritual, financial, social, physical, emotional, and intellectual. So look at yourself, because you need to be a balanced person if you're going to enjoy this life. Because you can't have all the money, but you're sick. You know those people? He has all the money, and then they die. Yeah? So look at yourself as a whole. Look at all the areas of your life, the 5 major areas of your life. And you say, okay, what is it that I want to achieve in my spiritual life? Put it down. What do you want to achieve in your intellectual life? Maybe there is a course you want to do. Maybe it's a book you want to read. Maybe there is a workshop you need to attend. Maybe something that will add on your intellectual life. And then your social life. What is it that you want to improve in your life? Is it friends? Do you want to create more time with them? Is it your spouse? Is it your children that maybe you need to create more time with them? Is it your parents that maybe you need to reconcile with them? Things like that. So look at your social as well. And then look at your physical. When you talk about physical, usually when you talk about weight loss and all that, people think, well, we want to impress other people. Now this time you need to do it for yourself. You do it for yourself. Whatever you want, whether you want to add weight or lose weight, you must do it for yourself. Because if you don't do these things for yourself, you're going to live a frustrated life. That is what Janet was saying, that we are going to do things to impress others. So whatever it is that you want to achieve in your life, make sure it is for yourself first. For yourself. So the physical, what is it that you want to achieve? And then financial. I'm glad we are ladies here, and please clap for yourselves. Please clap for yourselves. Because do you know why? Usually when we get spaces like this where we're going to meet and talk and get better, we don't want to come. So even for the finances, as ladies, it is very, very important to work on our finances. Yes, even if you are married or you're not yet married, you're single, you're still young, finances are very crucial. They are not everything. That is why even in the order of life, you see, we say spiritual, intellectual, social, physical, finances come last, but they're very important. Yeah? We know that, why would we have money? Anyone? Why do we even need money in the first place? Yeah? To make life better? Yes. Anyone else? Money? To solve problems. Anyone else? To enjoy life. Yes. Yeah. To create problems. So finances are also very, very important as ladies. Does anyone here have a financial goal, a financial target for this year? Exactly. So this is an opportunity for us to start all over again. So as we leave this space, look at your 5 areas of your life and say what it is that you want to achieve. Even for the financial, set your target, write it down, put it on your vision board. Now why it is important is because, like she shared with us, that hers is in the head. Whenever we live these things that we want to achieve, we are human beings. We forget. Life gets in the way. Somehow, you can start the year, oh my God, this year I'm going to do this, I'm going to do the other, and then life happens. But when you have a vision board, you keep looking at it. So write those goals down and then get images that match the goals that you want to achieve. And this I'm saying because that is what God wants us to do. Yeah? Has anyone ever given up on a dream? Something you wanted to do and then you just gave up on it? Do you have people like that? I've given up on so many myself. Yeah. So we usually give up because we are human beings. We are naturally impatient people. But the Lord is saying the vision will surely come to pass at its time. So this is just to encourage you that the goals that you have, the vision that you have set, it will surely come to pass. So as you set your goals for next year, we are coming to the end of this year. So as you write down your goals, as you get your pictures to put them down on your vision board, you don't need a fancy vision board. Me, I just put things on my dressing mirror. I put images. I have a board, I put it on my dressing mirror. So go home, write those goals, get images that match those, and put it somewhere that you see every day. There is power in the things we see. Like they say, out of sight is out of mind. Yeah? So put your goals and your vision where you see every day and definitely pray over them because it is this God that is going to provide. And as we do that, dream big. And when it comes to getting the money, definitely there are very many ways you can get money. You can have very many income streams. And it's important. Even when you have a job, you need to start thinking, what else can I do that can bring in money? Yeah, you need to have different sources of income. Then when it comes to keeping the money, that is where the saving comes in. We need to save. And guess what? Saving is an instruction from God. Did you know? Did you know that saving is an instruction from God? Yes, I'm glad some people know. Because we remember that story, was it Joseph? I think it was Joseph, where God told them to save 20% of all the food they were getting, and then the drought came. We remember that story? So that is also an instruction from God, saving 20%. So whatever income that you get, whether it is from your job, whether it is Kameza money, by the Kameza is also another income stream. If you are here and you're married or in a relationship, that is also another income stream. Save 20% of that money from your business. You know, some people practice the saving, but they only save from the salary. Because we feel like that is the money that I'm earning. But any money, you meet a friend, they give you some money, who, like anyone, a brother or whatever, sends you some money, that is all money coming in. So we need to practice saving 20% of all the money that comes in. And then it doesn't end at that. Then we need to grow this money. And how do we grow this money? That's how we start making investments. But when we talk investment, do not just invest anyhow. They say, oh, well, what you know, Chikola, I can't take it. No. We need to make informed decisions when it comes to investing. I'm not going to go in details of all, because now if I talk investment, we have types of investments and things like that. But just the briefs that we need to know, 3 things about the money. Like I said, we need to get it, keep it, and grow it. Yeah, that's where I want to end for now, unless there is a question. Money management plan. Yeah, money management plan. And that will help you solve all those problems that come with money. So the best way to answer her question is the money management plan. And how that works is you use percentages to work with your money. Yeah. So I believe we are all believers in this house, and with a money management plan, when you get the money, the first thing you do is write down 10% is tithe. That is the first thing. Then write 20% saving. Number two. 20% is saving. And then 10%, you can give it 10% or 20%, that will depend on you, but you can write 10% is giving. And then the remaining 60% is for the expenses. Is for your expenses. Yeah. So you can interchange the expenses and the giving just a little. You can choose to have 20% for giving and then 50% for your expenses, or you can have 10% for giving and then the 60% for your expenses. So when you use that formula, it will solve all the money problems, because guess what? You have your 10% money put away for giving. It's important to give because God wants us to be generous. Gives us this money to bless others. So that is the percentage that you can have, because people's problems will never end. The same way our problems never end. People's problems will never end. So it's important for you to use those percentages. You have your budget, all the money that comes in, you've given your tithe, whether it's 3K or 2. If you get 30K, that 3K is tithe. Then you know you have your 6K for saving. You have, if you're using 20%, that means your 6K goes to your giving account. Slowly it keeps piling. But also it's important for you to have the way you handle your finances, different bank accounts or different saving areas. Because if you have all your money on the account, then I call you, hey, my friend, I'm going through this. You look at your bank balance and you're like, okay, I think I have money for this. And then you give that away, yet it's meant for something else. So it's important. We read a book with Samantha and we were in the 5 a.m. club. It's called Profit First. When we're handling money, you need to be frugal. There is what they call being frugal. The money you're saving is the one supposed to grow into, yes, to the investment. And also you can play with these percentages however you want. You can be like, me, I'm saving 50%, I'm going to live off that 20%. But that may drain you and you'll soon give up. So start with the 60% expenses because you have rent, food and all that. And then as you learn to manage your money, you keep increasing the percentage of saving and reducing the percentage of the expenses. Yes. Very good question. You know why people don't pay tithe? That's the reason. I'll pay tithe, the pastors will eat it, the priest will use it and all that. But tithe goes to the church you pray from, the church you worship from. So if you're a Catholic, that's the church you go to. If you are born again, that's the church you pray from. So you pay your tithe. Do your part. Do not worry whether the pastor will use the tithe to buy a car or whatever. You've done your part. And do not, that's also another mistake. We should not have this tithe and then use it maybe to give street children, to help here and there. That is in the percentage for generosity, giving. That is the money we give to help other people. But tithe strictly goes to the church where you pray from. Whether they misuse it or not, that is not on you. Yeah? It's the same thing about taxes. You know why we don't want to pay taxes? They'll misuse it. Government will misuse our money, they'll do this, they'll do your part. Yeah. So it's the same thing with tithe. Pay your tithe. Do your part. You live happily. Like your soul is clean and everything, you've done your part. So if the other person is misusing the money, it's on them. It's important as we pray to God and as we pay this tithe and sow the seed to name your seed. You remember the book we read? Name your seed. It's very, very important. When you go to God and you say, maybe I brought this, my tithe is 50K, name, what do you want it for? Because when God answers that prayer, you recognize it. But when we don't name it, When God gives you something nice, you may never recognize it. You're like, okay, I think this has just come. But name your seed. It is very important. If you're praying for a promotion, say, God, giving you this money, I'm praying for a promotion. When it comes, you'll notice. And that's what she said. Usually we promise God things. Oh, I'll do this for you when you give me this. And then somehow we forget. But when you name it, you will notice it when it comes. So whatever you're praying for and you're sowing a seed, name your seed. Thank you so much for having me. It's been a lovely evening. I hope you picked a thing or two. Yeah, please don't leave this place feeling, oh, I wasted my evening, I would have stayed home. At least pick one or two things that you can implement right away, because if you don't, then life is going to get in the way. You know, we leave this space with all these things boiling in our heads, but then before you know it, tomorrow it's a new week and we are back to reality, back to normal. Yeah. Thank you, Samantha, for having us. You can talk more about the journal.
I hope it was worth it. If you want to purchase it, it's only 40,000. But I want to say thank you to each and everyone for your penny, for your time. Like, there is no way any other person can show you love without support. Thank you so much, Marjorie. And I want you to say this to everyone. Your yes, someone is waiting on your yes. If I didn't say yes to this, we're not going to get this safe space. We're not going to cry. We're not going to be vulnerable. We're not going to, I'm sure everyone here feels at home. I can feel the energy. If I didn't say yes, go through the hurdles, get scared. I was scared, but like, no matter how I feel, I'll stand up and I'll show up. So I want to encourage anyone. If you have anything you want to do but you're scared, do it anyway. Do it anyway. You're scared, stand up, do it anyway. But I want to say thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I love you. If you want to stay and have fun, please stay. Buy the journals. Love you.
Love you too, Samantha.
I don't know, I'm not the definition. It's your